Avatar, The Last Airbender, Book 1, Chapter 14.
The Fortuneteller.
It's Jane.
And it's JV.
And I'm going to tell your fortune.
I did like a Professor Xavier.
Oh.
You know how like...
I don't think he's a fortune teller.
Well, when he uses his powers, he always has to touch his head.
But does he tell people's fortune? Hold on.
Well, he reads
You're going
minds.
to be rich beyond your wildest dreams.
Fortune teller that kind of sees the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn it. Okay.
Get him.
So.
Okay. They have a crystal ball too.
Yeah, they have a crystal ball. Fortune teller.
Or they read tea leaves. I don't know why it's like a brandy glass for tea leaves. I'm
Okay.
like, yes.
So guys, if you're new here, we do Avatar videos every week, and we do Full Metal Alchemy videos, and we're trying to do 2 a week of each.
Yes, but
So,
it's difficult.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
For this guy to edit so many videos.
It's
It's because just us two. It's not like a whole team. So.
Well, it's us two and BMO, but she's not pulling her weight.
No,
Guys.
not at all.
Only people that are regulars here will get the joke.
Yeah. So guys, if you could help us out and subscribe, that would be really appreciated.
Click
Helps
that
out.
red button. Yeah.
And after this episode airs, head over to Patreon. The next
BMO.
episode will be ready on Patreon. So right after this, stick around to the end. Click that link down below. The next episode will be up. You don't have to wait a week or however long I take to edit because it takes forever. But yeah, so what happened last episode? They escaped the prison.
Yeah, Prince Zuko helped Aang escape.
Yeah, that was so
guys, here's
sick.
another example. Like, she showed up late to work.
So, Prince Zuko is like really skilled with 2 swords.
Yes, he was
that fighting
like, I
scene.
didn't know it was him. I couldn't figure out who it was, and then even Aang needed to know, right? And Aang ended up saving him in the end because what happened? He like got knocked out or
He
something.
got one of those like amazing archers, like knocked him out. Those
that was
snipers.
crazy.
Holy, yeah, those guys are sick.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so now that we're talking about them and I'm kind of remembering, I really want to just watch.
It was really sad. Like Aang wanted to be his friend, but like he knew. He's like, do you think if this war wasn't going on, like we could be friends? But then like.
And he didn't even.
Yeah, but Prince Zuko, he's starting to doubt the Fire Nation. You could tell.
Yeah, and that's a beautiful thing because that means that there's like so many redeeming qualities in him that he might be like the character that you end up rooting for. Yeah. You know what I mean?
For sure I think he's gonna be a good guy. I could tell already. Like they're kind of inching at that.
And when he remembered how he ended up getting the scar on his eye, right? And like when it was like how he got it was because he stood up for the people.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
He's like, you can't send them in to die.
Yeah, they're like.
And right away, I was like, he has a heart of gold.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. I could see that. So.
You like that too?
Let's get into this.
Let's do it. I love the animation.
He's taunting us. You are so gonna be dinner. Hey, where's the fishing line?
Oh, I didn't think you would need it, Sokka. Woven. I made you a necklace, Katara. I thought since you lost your other one.
Oh.
Thanks, Aang. I love it. How do I look?
He likes it.
You mean all of you or just your neck? I mean, because both look great.
You got it.
Smoochy, smoochy. Someone's in love.
Aang's just a good friend. A sweet little guy. Just like Momo. Thanks.
Friend zone.
Friend zone immediately.
Just like Momo.
Someone's being attacked by a platypus bear.
Platypus bear?
Yeah. Learn some new techniques from this guy.
Well, hello there.
Whoa.
I mean, sorry. Appa. Sorry, he laid an egg. Appa, not Momo.
Lunch.
Aunt Wu predicted I'd have a safe journey.
Aunt who?
No, Aunt Wu. She's the fortune teller from my village.
But the fortune teller was wrong. You didn't have a safe journey. You were almost killed.
Yeah.
But I wasn't.
Aunt Wu is expecting you.
Really?
She must be good, like real.
Or he just says that to everyone.
Oh, okay. It got me so fast.
And I'm Aunt Wu's assistant.
Oh.
Well, hello there.
Hello.
I can't believe we're here in the House of Nonsense.
Try to keep an open mind, Sokka. There are things in this world that just can't be explained. Wouldn't it be nice to have some insight into your future?
It's just can't be.
Welcome, young travelers. Now, who's next? Don't be shy.
I guess that's me.
What do you think they're talking about back there?
Boring stuff, I'm sure. Love, who she's gonna marry, how many babies she's gonna have.
Yeah, dumb stuff like that.
He's gonna go to the door and listen.
Well, I gotta find a bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Oh no, Momo. Damn it.
Do you see anything interesting in my love line?
I see a great romance for you. The man you're going to marry.
Tell me more.
I can see that he's a very powerful bender. This is the most reliable method of telling your fortune. The bones never lie.
Wow, that's a big crack.
I've never seen this before. Oh my!
What do you think?
You will be involved in a great battle. An awesome conflict between the forces of good and evil. A battle whose outcome will determine the fate of the whole world.
Yeah, I knew that already. But did it say anything about a girl?
Right here. It says, trust your heart and you will be with the one you love.
Really? Thank you, Aunt Wu.
Cloud reading will tell us if Mount Makapu will remain dormant for another year or if it will erupt.
We used to have a tradition once a year of going up the mountain to check the volcano ourselves.
They don't check.
But ever since Aunt Wu moved to the village 20 years ago, we have a tradition of not doing that.
Cumulus cloud with a twisty nub coming off the end of it. The village will not be destroyed by the volcano this year.
Since I got you here, I like you, but more than normal.
Unless
Never mind.
the volcano erupts and Aang has to save the day.
Yeah, that's gonna happen, but it's, I mean, like, progressions.
Yeah.
Hi, Aunt Wu. Sorry to...
Can't believe all these saps. Someone really needs to scream some sense at them. I bet Aunt Wu told you to wear those red shoes, didn't she?
Yeah, she said I'd be wearing red shoes when I met my true love.
Uh-huh. And how many times have you worn those shoes since you got that fortune?
Every day.
Oh my god.
Then of course it's gonna come true!
Really? You think so?
Oh my
I'm so
God,
excited.
This is so stupid.
Osaka, you know some stuff about ladies, right?
That's so
Some
dirt.
stuff. You've come to the right place.
Take a bath.
What can I do you for?
Well, there's this girl.
I think I know who you mean.
You do? And you're okay with it?
Of course I am. The #1 mistake nice guys like you make? Being too nice.
You can be too nice?
Yep. If you want to keep her interested, you have to act aloof.
All right, what is it?
Should I eat a mango or a papaya for breakfast tomorrow?
Papaya.
Oh, I hate papaya.
He likes
Papaya, please.
Did you see that? Excuse me, where can a guy find one of those things? But my heart is telling me to get this flower. There, on the rim.
But if he gives oxygen
Those
to
people
it,
all
if
think
he
they're
bends
safe.
air
We've
to
got to
it,
warn them.
it's not gonna
There's
work.
no time to walk. Grab on.
Aunt Wu was wrong about the volcano.
Sokka, you tried to convince me she was wrong before. It's gonna take an awful lot to change my mind. Oh no. Don't listen to him. Maybe you'll listen to me. I want to believe Aunt Wu and her predictions as much as you do. But my brother and Aang saw the lava with their own eyes.
Please listen to us. You are all in danger. And we have to get out of here. You can't rely on Aunt Wu's prediction. You have to take fate into your own hands.
He needs to get out.
Can your fortune telling explain that?
Can
would
your
be
science
gone.
explain why it rains?
Yes!
Yes.
Yes, it can!
I will listen to Aunt Wu. First, I need to borrow Aunt Wu's cloud reading book. Don't worry. You're gonna meet a great guy who's gonna completely fall for you. I know it.
Thanks. Wait, don't you want this?
How did you know?
I've kind of been stalking you.
Oh, thanks. Clouds are made of water and air. So between the two of us, we ought to be able to bend them into any shape we want.
I found it! The symbol for volcanic doom.
She already read the clouds.
Aunt Wu, look! Something's happening in the clouds.
Oh my!
That's so
We can still save the village if we act fast. Sokka has a plan.
Lava is gonna flow downhill to this spot. If we can dig a deep enough trench, we can channel all the lava away from the village to the river.
If any of you are earthbenders, come with me.
I'm an earthbender! I'm not!
Oh, what?
Everybody
That
else
would
grab a
suck. Your twin brothers. Oh, man.
That would be the worst.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Absolutely. And these other guys just have to shovel. These guys are bending so. Oh lordy, here we go.
Dig faster, dig faster!
Whoa.
Everyone needs to evacuate.
Yeah, good job, buddy.
Well, helper. I know. Bimo just likes to come with her bun in the camera. Yeah, like Dante's Peak. That thing should go on fire. Yep.
It's too much! It's gonna overflow! Ah!
Avatar state. Do something.
Oh my goodness!
Whoa!
Oh!
Sometimes I forget what a powerful bender that kid is.
Wait, what did you just say?
Nothing, just that Aang is one powerful bender.
Wow, sick.
A powerful bender.
I suppose he is.
Just as you reshape those clouds, you have the power to shape your own destiny.
I want Bimo to dance with us. I want to get the other one in. Okay, bum. Okay. I can't believe she was okay with that.
Yeah, she didn't
spaz at all.
All right, that was
Bimo
good.
was part of
That was
the
a good
Avatar
episode.
Shuffle today.
Yeah, family shuffle. Not as good as the last episode, but that was still a good episode.
You were totally wrong.
About what?
You were like, oh man, this is like a filler episode. However, it progressed the potential
love story. Yeah.
Between Katara and Aang.
Yeah, I didn't see that coming. Cause they're like,
I don't know. I think I could see it coming, like, because it started as like jealousy and they're spending so much time together and he's like kind of like protecting her a bit and I could see it kind of like unfolding.
Yeah.
But that was like a slap in the face, like here it is, you know?
Yeah. Aang is such a powerful airbender. You see, he put out like the volcano.
Oh my gosh, the
lava was
lava,
coming down,
yeah.
and he's just like he didn't even go into Avatar state.
What was that?
Avatar.
Avatar.
Avatar state, and he put out and he like extinguished all the lava.
That was
amazing.
Incredible.
Man. And like it shows how much of a leader. What's his name is.
I was gonna say
Sokka.
Sokka. Yeah.
He's sick. Like his leadership role is like he keeps getting better.
And can your science explain the rain?
Yes, it can.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So frustrating, those people, man.
Yeah,
like,
because they weren't like listening to him, you know, and he was getting frustrated and stuff, and that was, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just watched episode 13, right?
Yeah, we watched episode 13 just now. No, actually, I screwed that one up.
Wait, no. Yeah, that was... Okay, so we just watched...
Yeah, someone corrected me. So this one just now is 14.
Okay. So then that one's 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see these comments. We're on Patreon, in case you guys don't know. And you know what really helps us out? YouTube, we're calling it Adpocalypse, all the YouTubers.
Yeah.
It's like all the money that used to come for YouTube is not happening anymore. So YouTubers can't survive with just YouTube money anymore. So now we're reaching out things like Patreon and doing like t-shirt sales and that kind of thing. And that's to help the business. And so we like to put a little extra effort into our Patreons by reading their comments on our videos.
Exactly.
Okay, so Jack. Firstly, Mark Hamill is the Fire Lord.
Oh, cool. Luke from Star Wars.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, secondly...
Avatar was written in America and animated in Korea.
Okay, because people were saying that it was animated in Japan, right? Okay, so thirdly, The Storm is one of my top 5. It contains 2 fantastic backstories and establishes the parallels between arguably the 2 most important characters in the series. I wish, though I understand limitations, you guys had put the point where Aang and Zuko's eyes met. It was such a meaningful shot. You know what? I do remember that shot.
I remember that shot, but it's hard. Like, you can only fit 10 minutes of footage in there, so I have to pick and choose exactly what to put in, and it's a lot of work, guys. But we did notice that.
And
part.
that was, I think we kind of talked about it after when we were like, it was like a moment of bonding between the 2 characters where they kind of just had 1 second of, we're not that different.
Yeah.
You know? And I think that was kind of cool. Okay, so Jack said...
another one from Jack.
Also, a sad fact is that many children who undergo child abuse, such as Zuko, blame themselves as opposed to the parent. Zuko feels that he needs to get his honor back along with his father's approval because he did something wrong, not his father. And that's so accurate.
Wow, that's a good one.
It hurts my heart to even think about it, right? Yeah. Because his dad scarred him forever, changed his face and and then banished him.
He's gonna realize man, he's not a good dad. I'm gonna just chill with Aang. All right, next one. We got a lot to get through.
Okay, Devin Brown. The young girl is named Azula, a firebending prodigy.
Spoiler territory.
Oh, is this the spoiler? Should we not continue?
I don't know. We kind of don't want to know about.
No, guys, no spoilers, Patreons.
Yeah, okay, if there's an upcoming character or if there's something that's gonna happen with the character, kind of don't tell us.
No, we want to be surprised. But then we're not gonna continue reading that. But Matthew Allars said that first sentence is a bit of a spoil as it's only their speculation, not what's been cemented in the show at that moment for them. Thanks, Matthew. You got our back.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 more replies to that.
Shoot.
Koala Banana.
Koala Banana.
Careful talking about stuff that hasn't been said yet in the show. It's not much of a spoiler. Good. But still, don't be telling them things, please. Yes. And then Anthony said, shh, don't spoil Azula.
Man, even the name, I don't want to know.
I don't remember the girl that we're talking about. So it's kind of great how my memory works.
I remember exactly who that girl is. Okay, Anthony.
How do you think the 4 main characters will each develop as the series progresses? Aang, Katara, Zuko.
Aang will become a super powerful avatar. He might get together with Katara later on in the future.
I think Aang will focus on being an avatar, and he won't go after Katara, but Katara will start to grow stronger and stronger feelings towards him.
Sokka will become a leader of one of the water tribes, and Zuko will become a good guy. And,
I think Sokka won't become a leader of benders, but I think he'll become a leader of warriors, you know?
Yeah,
yeah, is that what you meant?
One of the water tribes, he'll become the leader of that tribe. And Zuko will he'll replace the Fire Lord, but they'll be good guys instead of this evil nation. Okay, we got.
Remember June
4 minutes.
Said arguably the best episode of the season, but trust me, you guys will love the next one. You were right. I really did like that lava one.
Jacqueline Lamb.
Did you guys notice that out of all airbending kids that Aang was playing with, only Aang has the tattoo.
Yeah.
He was already an airbending master at that point.
Oh, so when you get tattoos, you're a master.
I can see that because remember he came up with the ball they were playing on.
Technique. That's pretty sick.
Okay, then Jacqueline also said, also, it's pretty sad that the Fire Lord gave his own son an impossible mission to redeem himself. The Avatar has been missing since the start of the war, like 100 years ago. Would you expect the Avatar to show up at that point? The Fire Lord basically discarded his own son. The Fire Nation's crown prince. That's messed up. Yeah. It really is messed up.
Jacqueline again.
Jacqueline. Okay, we did see Aang's guardian body. That was the body that we saw, remember? He was fighting off everybody and it was like his bones. Do you remember that? His body was shown surrounded by tons of dead Fire Nation soldiers.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, I didn't know that was the Guardian.
Okay, this is a lot.
And seeing his body triggered Aang into the Avatar state. Okay, that makes sense to me, that whole scene. Good job, Jacqueline. And to add to the previous comment, the Dalai Lama is like the head monk of the Tibetan Buddhism, which is what the air nomads are based on.
Okay, we can't read that whole thing.
Okay.
This video is going to be
So Jacqueline also said, and the word you were looking for was mutiny.
Okay.
Sorry for spam comments.
All right, guys.
Jacqueline had a lot to say today.
The next episode will be up on Patreon. Click the link down below. And thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
And please, if you have not, click that subscribe button, guys.
All right,
Till next time, we're out of here. Peace. If you like that video and you want to see more, go ahead and click that square button.
And if you want to subscribe, click that circle button.
Thanks for being part of Team Go.